Hello, and welcome for another grade 9 mathematics lesson. So for this video, we are going to discuss multiplication and division of radicals. We'll start off with multiplication of radicals. So sa multiplication of radicals, di ba sa addition and subtraction, kailangan parehas sila ng index tapos parehas sila ng base, saka natin i-add or isusubtract yung mga coefficients nila or yung mga numbers na nasa labas ng radicals. Sa multiplication of radicals, ang kailangan lang ay parehas sila ng index bago mo sila pwedeng i-multiply yung base. So let me show you. So for example, we have square root of A times square root of B. So they have the same index, which is yung 2. Parehas silang naka-square root. Okay? So you just copy the radical and the index. So, and then multiply A times B, which is square root of AB. Okay? So, kapag cube root of A times cube root of B, that is equal to cube root of AB. Okay. So, we have 3 square root of 2 times square root of 6. So, what you do, parehas sila ng index, parehas silang square root. So, i-multiply lang natin yung mga base. So, we have 3. May 3 tayong coefficient. And then, 2 times 6. So, that is 3. 2 times 6 is 12. Now, square root of 12 is not yet in simplest form. So, i-simplify muna natin yung square root of 12. Diba? Ang gagawin natin, get factors of 12 where one of them is a perfect square. So, ang 12 is 4 times 3. So, mangyayari, may 3 tayo sa labas. Ngayon, si square root of 4, makakalabas siya ng radical sign, so magiging 2 siya. Mumultiply mo siya dun sa coefficient na nasa labas, and then maiiwan si 3 sa loob. So, 3 times 2 is 6 square root of 3. So, that is your final answer. Okay, another example. So, we have 2 times square root of x times 5 square root of 6x times 2 square root of x. Times square root of 2x. I'm sorry. Now, what we do is we multiply lahat ng mga coefficients or yung mga numbers na nasa labas, tapos lahat ng mga base na nasa loob ng radical sign. Since they are all have the same index na 2 or they are all square root, pwede natin silang pagsama-samahin. Okay? So, we have 2 and then we have 5. Tapos, may 1 dun sa isang radical expression. But we don't need to add yung, pakita pa yung 1 kasi. Okay. And then, sa loob ng index, we have x, and then 6x, and also we have 2x. Okay? So, 2 times 5, that is 10. Yung nasa loob naman, we have x times 6x, that's 6x squared. Okay. So, we have another example here. Now, we will try to multiply binomials. Okay? It's much easier if we use the FOIL method. F for first term, O for inner term, O for outer term, I for inner term, and L for last term. So, let us start with first term. Ang first term natin dito sa binomial na to, first binomial is square root of 2. Dito naman, ang first term natin ay 4 square root of 2. So, you just multiply them. Square root of 2 times 4 square root of 2, that is 4 square root of 4. Mamaya na natin sila i-simplify. Okay? Mag-FOIL method muna tayo. Now, let's do the outer term. Okay? Yung outer term, sila yung parehas na nasa gilid. So, ang outer term natin ay square root of 2, tsaka negative 2 square root of 3. So, that will give us square root of 2 times negative 2 square root of 3, that is negative 2 square root of 6. And then, sa inner term naman, ang inner terms natin ay square root of 3 and 4 square root of 2. So, square root of 3 times 4 square root of 2, that is positive. Do not forget the sign, ha? 4 square root of 6. And then lastly, yung last term or yung second terms na mga binomials. So, we have here, ang last terms natin ay square root of 3, tsaka negative 2 square root of 3. So, when you multiply that, square root of 3 times negative 2 square root of 3 is negative 2 square root of 9. Okay po? So, simplify natin. So, ang 4 square root of 4, that is 4. Ang square root of 4 ay 2. So, lalabas si 2, wala nang naiwan na radical sign. Okay? And then, we have negative 2 square root of 6. Hindi na natin siya ma-simplify. Wala nang simplify square root of 6. And then, we have plus 4 square root of 6. And then, we have negative 2 times square root of 9. So, we have negative 2. Ang square root of 9 ay 3. Diba? So, maging 4 times 2, that is 8. Now, as you can see, itong negative 2 square root of 6 plus 4 square root of 6, they are similar radicals. Wherein, kapag sa addition and subtraction of radicals, pwede natin silang pagsamahin kasi similar sila. So, i-simplify na natin sila or i-add and subtract na natin sila. So, negative 2 plus 4 square root of 6, that is positive 2 square root of 6. Diba? Parehas ng base, parehas ng index. So, ang gagawin mo lang, i-add or isusubtract yung mga coefficient nila. And negative 2 plus 4, that is 2. And then, just copy the radical expression, square root of 6. Tapos, negative 2 times 3, that is negative 6. So, meron pa tayong pwedeng pagsamahin. Yung 8, tsaka yung negative 6. So, 8 minus 6, that is positive 2 plus 2 square root of 6. So, that is your final answer. Okay. So, paano naman kapag, kunyari, hindi sila parehas ng index? Example, square root of 6 and cube root of 5. So, we will do our best wherein they will be in similar terms. Okay? Or magiging parehas sila ng index. So, ang gagawin natin dito, try to transform them first into exponential form. So, ang square root of 6, that is 6 raised, ang square root of 6, that is equal to 6 raised to 1/2. And then, ang cube root of 5, that is 5 raised to 1/3. Okay. So, di ba ang kailangan lang naman para para ma-multiply natin sila is parehas dapat sila ng index. So, ang index natin, yun yung denominator nung exponent sa exponential form. So, dito 2, dito ay 3. Okay? So, ano ba ang greatest common factor ng, hindi pala greatest common factor. Ano yung pwedeng maging multiples ng 2 and 3? So, that will be least common multiple pala, LCM yan. So, we have 2 and 3. Ano ba yung number na kapag, is magiging parehas sila? So, that will be 6, di ba? So, itong 2, multiply mo siya sa 3. Tama? Siyempre, multiply mo sa 3 over 3. Tapos, yung 1/3, para maging multiply mo naman siya sa 2 over 2. Okay? So, ito ay magiging 6 raised to 3 over 6. Tapos, ito naman, magiging 5 raised to 2 over 6. Okay? Then, we can transform them into radical form ulit. So, magiging index ito ay 6 raised to 6 cube. And then, ito, magiging 6 raised to 5 squared. O, diba? Parehas na sila ng index. So, ito yung gagamitin natin pag magmumultiply na tayo. So, 6 square root of 6 cube times 6 raised to 6 root of 5 squared. Yan. Sorry Okay. So, that will be 6. Sorry. Ito natin isulat. Yan. So, this will become 6 root of 6 cube is 216 times 6 root of 5 squared is 25. And then, when you multiply them, 6 root of 5,400. And this cannot be simplified anymore, so this will be your final answer. So, ayan. Yan po yung para sa multiplication of radicals. Okay? O, para sa attendance ng mga students ko na nanonood ng YouTube, please don't forget to write your name, your full section, your full name and your section, tsaka 3 thumbs up sign. Ayan uulitin ko. Para sa attendance, kailangan isulat sa chat box or sa comment section yung full name tsaka yung section. Okay, so para sa division of radicals, it's the same as sa multiplication of radicals. Dapat parehas sila ng index bago mo sila i-divide. So, square root of A divided by square root of B, that is equal to square root of A over B. Okay, kung cube root of A divided by cube root of B, that is equal to cube root of A over B. Okay, example number 1. Square root of 63 divided by square root of 7. Okay, so that is equal to square root of 63 over 7. So, 63 divided by 7 is square root of 9. And square root of 9 is equals to 3. Okay, example number 2. We have square root of 6 divided by square root of 5. So, actually, hindi naman natin sila ma-divide, pero kailangan natin silang i-simplify. So, that will become square root of 6 divided by square root of 5. And this is not yet a final answer because we still have to rationalize the denominator. Tandaan, ang last natin is kailangan ang final answer natin dapat walang radical form sa denominator. So, i-remove natin yung radical form by rationalizing the denominator. So, we multiply square root of 5 over square root of 5. Okay, so square root of 6 times square root of 5, that is square root of 30. And this becomes square root of 5 times square root of 5 is square root of 25 or simply 5. Now, that is, yung square root of 30, wala naman siyang factor na may perfect square. So, this will be your final answer. Okay, so ito, meron na naman tayong isang problem wherein magdi-divide tayo ng radicals na magkaiba sila ng index. So, katulad ng ginawa natin sa multiplication, we are going to make them wherein they will have a same index. So, transform natin yung mga radicals natin muna into exponential form. So, ang cube root of 4, that is also equal to 4 raised to 1 over 3. Ang 6 root of 2, that is 2 raised to 1 over 6. So, as you can see, ang pinaka common factor nila will be 6. Diba? So, itong 6, dapat kasi magiging parehas ng index. So, dapat parehas ng denominator sa exponent. So, itong 3 at saka 6, ang greatest common factor nila is 6. So, okay na itong nasa 2 raised to 1 over 6. Ito na lang 4 raised to 1/3 ang papalitan natin. So, to do that, para maging 6 si 3, i-multiply siya sa 2 over 2. Okay? So, this will become 4 raised to 2 over 6. Okay? And then, ibalik natin sila ulit sa radical form. So, magiging ang 4 raised to 2 over 6 will become 6 root of 4 squared. And then, hindi natin binago na si 2 raised to 1 over 6. That will be still the same. 6 root of 2. Okay? So, parehas na sila ng index. We just multiply them. Magiging, division pala to. Division. Divided by. Sorry. Ayan. So, magiging 6. I-ano natin ng fraction. Pwede na natin pagsamahin sa isang bahay. Ang 4 squared ay 16. Diba? Over 2. So, 6 root of, this will become 8. Okay? Ngayon, para mas ma-simplify pa natin siya, ang 8 ay, that is also equal to 2 cube. Tama? Ayan. So, kapag kapag ginawa ko ulit siyang exponential form, magiging 2 raised to 3 over 6. Or, this is 2 raised to 1/2. Diba? So, ang final answer natin will become square root of 2. Ayan. Okay po. So, we move on to the last example. Okay. So, this is a more complicated example kasi marami ka na nakikitang variables. Okay. So, we have here 2 radicals that we are going to divide but doesn't have the same index. So, transform ulit natin sila na magiging parehas sila. So, square root of 2xy squared, that is also equal to, ilagay natin siya sa parentheses para hindi tayo malito sa exponent, 2xy squared raised to 1/2. Okay? So, alam naman natin kanina na yung 3 and 2, ang greatest common factor nila is 6. So, kailangan maging 6 yan. So, i-multiply natin yung 1/2 sa 3 over 3. Okay? So, this will become 2xy squared raised to 3 over 6. Okay? Yung cube root of 8xy cube naman, so magiging 8xy cube raised to 1/3. So, multiply natin siya ng 2 over 2. So, magiging 8xy cube raised to 2 over 6. Okay? So, iyan na natin yung radical sila. So, magiging 6 root of 2xy squared cube divided by 6 root of 8xy cube quantity squared. Okay? Pagsamahin natin, i-ano na natin yung nasa loob niya. Yung distribute na natin yung exponent doon sa may parenthesis na sa base. So, dito, magiging 6 root. So, cube root ng 2 is 8. Tapos, x cube, y raised to 2 times 3, that is 6. Divided by 6 root. So, 8 squared, that is 64. X squared, and then y cube squared, that is y raised to 6. Okay? Pagsamahin natin sila sa isang radical sign para mas madaling mag-divide, mag-cancel. So, 6 root. We have 8x cubed y raised to 6 divided by 64 x squared y raised to 6. 6 root. So, 8 over 64, that is equal to 1 over 8. Diba? Tapos, x cubed, tsaka x squared, x. Tapos, y6. Oh, so that will be cancel. Masyado pala mahaba. Ginawa yan. So, makakancel tong y over 6. Diba? Okay. So, matitira is, we have 6 root of x over 8. Okay. May radical sign pa tayo sa denominator. Diba sabi nga natin, dapat ang final answer natin, walang radical sign sa denominator. Okay? So, i-rationalize natin sila. Bago natin i-rationalize, gawin natin muna itong magiging, So, magiging 6 root of x. Okay? Naalala niyo yung kanina, yung 6 root of 8, naging 6 root of 2 cube. Ayan. Multiply natin sa 6 root of 2 cube over 6 root of 2 cube. So, magiging 6 root of 8x, 6 root of 2 raised to 6. And then, so, our final answer, so maging 6, cancel na siya. So, magiging, final answer natin is 6 root of 8x divided by 2. So, that is your final answer. Okay. So, there you have it. That is how you multiply and divide radicals. I hope you learned something, and I hope this will help you in answering your weekly or your learning tasks in your learning materials for grade 9 mathematics for this second quarter. For my students, again, do not forget to write your full name and your section plus 3 thumbs up sa 3 thumbs up. Okay? Para sigurado kung napanood nyo ng buo yung video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.